So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard? I mean, if she can't fix it, how are you gonna get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular area outside the city. I got a location for you.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help?
Still can't believe I'm working with the one and only Tex Murphy. What can I do for you, sir?
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around.
God, I want to pull that fedora off your...
Hey, Tex.
Hey, Tex, how you doing?
So who is Margaret Leonard, really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification? And why is she the critical key to my world over the last 7 years? My head's still spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course, I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work. Bucket of nails is always helpful when you want to fix something. Yeah, it's an Ultra Pro 900 lock. I'll need to find the key before I can open this, and it's probably in the house. You know, I've always thought that wood looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in. Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it. Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder.
Are you trying to make it?
Well, that won't work. Someone's watching me, and it's... Now, I could use that. Nice.
water surrounding the house is extremely...
Whoa. There is someone or something on the other side of this stream. I wonder if it's Mantis. Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in that. Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it. What kind of creatures was Margaret keeping in captivity? Well, that might come in handy. Well, this'll come in handy. Part of the bridge has collapsed, and I shouldn't even think about trying to swim across that water. Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
Has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
I don't know what I was thinking. Water must be toxic. I better not stick my tootsies in it. That man over there could be Mantis.
Why does this have to be so heavy?
Yeah, it's a plank. Looks like I'll need 5 planks. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to...
What crime against humanity have you created?
Well, that won't work.
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether.
No, I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder. Part of the bridge has collapsed. Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous... Sign says the water's toxic. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do. Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in that. Yeah, last time I opened one of these, monkeys came flying out. The ace of base vase. Nice vase. Nice place she's got. It's a card reader. I'll need to find the card before I can get inside. This card could... Milk drinkers? Man, that explains all that. It's like an old frat house out here.
Who are you?
Margaret Leonard sent me.
Liar! Liar!
You know, you seem like you could use a great big hug.
Ah! Friend? Slave! Killer!
Slade, Are you talking Big Jim Slade?
Get it out of my head!
So, maybe some medication for you?
Help me! Slade! Die! Die!
Kids. They never shut the door when they go out to play. That must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house. Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do. You know, I'm no geologist, but I think that's a rock. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work. Palm trees are a nice touch. I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers to grow quickly. Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches. Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of... It's a big sack of seeds. I'll need these valerian seeds to blossom into flowers before I can use them in medicine. Man, I am making great time. This thing hasn't even moved. Books help me become more learned. A rug fit for a king. Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent cover. Well, I won't be able to use this... Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work. Man, that is one big jackalope. Oh, man, the desk in my... Got it. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. Looks like I'll need some firewood. I need matches. The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. Well, someone could trip over this. bet this could increase my defense by +5. Nothing special. Yeah, there's more to this world than meets the eye. Well, another matchbook to add to my collection. Very handy when you're venturing into public bathrooms. Oh, nice fire. Maybe try something else. The cap light. Books, books, more books. I bet this could increase my defense by +5. It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it. I doubt Margaret even read all these books. Books, books, more books. What's a pot? For planting seed.
I guess luck counts for something.
I'll need to shine a powerful light on this plant to make it grow faster. Maybe try something else. Something big just moved, and there's smoke coming out from behind the panel. Hello. What do we have here? I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it. I know tongs are great for pulling my chestnuts out of the fire. I can't use this fireplace. It's been bricked in. Ashtray. Yummy. Oh, I love sticky notes, and I just used my last one. Wait, something's written on this one. This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock. Ah, someone's writing their letter to Santa early this year. Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself again. Candles always put me in the mood. For what? I don't know. The Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Double Fudge Indemnity. I'll put... That's why I always insist on guests using coasters. Books? Do people still... Ah, it's open to the centerfold. I never cared for plier. Books? Do people still read? Mike and Ike Hammer. Sucker's game. Nice chest. Looks like there could be something. That was a waste of time. Man, I don't even know what I was... Maybe try something else. Nice place to sit. I love barrels. Is this? It is. It's actual. Well, that is one big sack of crap.
I know what you're thinking, and that's not a good idea.
Oh, it's C4 chewing gum. This stuff packs quite a wallop, but oh, it is grape. I love grape flavor. On second thought, I better find another use for this. Looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in. Oof, that's real moonshine. With a high enough... There's a vidphone message code on here. I could use this on a vidphone to retrieve messages. That was a waste of time.
Dummy.
I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it. That accomplished nothing. I don't know what I was thinking. Guess I better not be too creative, because it... I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it. Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it.
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more...
A match made in wherever you believe you'll go when you die. For me, are you trying?
Grapple arm? I've always wanted one of these. They're good for reaching items just out of my grasp or in a dangerous situation. Very organized. I'm impressed. Looks like the panel on the wall controls the secret panel on the floor. Unfortunately.
How hard did you... Oh, for crying out loud! A match made in wherever you believe you'll go when you... This is worse than the time you combined a monkey and... Dear God.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do. Now I can place this cog in a fire and reshape it. Man, in this state, the cog is quite malleable. I'll need to find some tools to shape it. I don't know what I was thinking. That was a waste. In this state, the cog is quite malleable. Well, that won't work. That was a waste of time. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it. Maybe that was a... I'm sure Thor's big hammer here could straighten a few things out. The cog's fixed and ready to be put back. Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective. Symbolizes my life. It's a card reader, and I'll need the electricity to... This cellar door has a card reader. This drain perfectly symbolizes my life. This cellar door has a card reader on. Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery. way. This is a fake. I need to rearrange the tiles to make a coherent picture. Afterwards, a numeric code will appear. Books? Do people still read these? Ah, nice fire. The zipper on this cushion's... It's a safe key. The picture looks similar to the one downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it. This keypad needs a 3-digit code. Security card. Yeah, Margaret made sure this place was soundproof.
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and tantalizing. There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio. Now I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying. I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse. I wonder if the Tesla egg... Could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever. And I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla, Egg, and Spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow, the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is. There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts. It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis. That's the Interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't, Tex. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right. A man like you is inferior to the simian in every way.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home. This machine monitors electrical activity in your heart. Looks like something unethical happened in here. It's my apartment from my old UI of U days. Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home. This machine monitors electrical activity in your heart. Now there's something you don't typically see in... I don't know what I was thinking. That was a waste of time. I'll need to shine a... Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself again. It's an empty vial.
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum.
Some things are separate for a reason. This...
You know, couches are really pointless unless there's a TV. Man, I am making great time. This thing hasn't even moved. There's water gushing through the pipe. This drain perfectly symbolized... I don't know what I was thinking. That accomplished nothing. Yep, definitely a table. That's not right. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows. I'll need to shine a powerful light. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the... I don't know what I was thinking. That's not right. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess rate. That was a waste of time. Well, that was stupid. That's a big sack of seeds. That accomplished nothing. I don't know. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. The XBR 1000... I don't know what I was thinking. The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows... Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt. You know, I'm no geologist, but I think that's a rock. That might come in handy.
Ew. Yeah, that'll work. I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things I'm experiencing.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Manus's pain. I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up, but not as ready as I should have been.
control it.
Tell you what, give me the Tesla egg, we'll call it even. You're the one that prays, aren't you?
Yes, I am Mantis.
Praying mantis, like the bug.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you so she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time, cryotechnology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. But we found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life. And he pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Auld inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the immortal coil.
I found something that you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses, and we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, You're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter. Now, Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later, when she found Chelsea living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cash.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea, she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way. It's really for the best. And now you have your own new life to lead. Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But if you decide to use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
This is where I come in. How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Oh, hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
Oh, up there, is it?
You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on. I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in Alt's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla. The jungle's reclaiming this area in all directions.